Okay. So, hey everyone, myself Rawat, host for today. My co-host is Shraddha, who is not available right now. So, I will be taking this short session on noun. So, what is noun actually? Noun is nothing but the name of people, place, things, and ideas. In Hindi, we say it as sangya, right? So, these are same thing. Like whatever is the name of anything, it is noun. Name of a place, name of a thing, name of any dish, like even the Kaju Katli which you will have in this Diwali, and name of any idea that will be noun. Okay, so it's just naming. Without noun, you cannot call anything. Like how will you say this is my phone if you cannot say its name as phone? How can you say that Ram is my friend if you cannot say his name that Ram? So noun is most crucial thing because it helps us to dictate that to which thing or which place, which idea or which person we are referring to, right? Or else it will be just like a talk which have no end. So that instead of saying that I like plant, I will say I like those things. What things? I did not mention. I said I like those things. I like to do that thing when I'm feeling that way. So it feels so off, right? Nouns gives your words, your sentences a direction so that other person can understand, okay, which thing you are referring to. Okay. Noun can be a person like a teacher, doctor, student. Noun can be a place like school, city, park. Noun can be a thing like car, phone, book, as I give example already. Noun can be ideas as well. Ideas, or you can say emotions. Okay. Happiness, freedom, love. Okay. These are all noun. Whichever signifies you for something very particular, it is noun. Okay. I hope you are clear with this thing. Coming forward, uh, let's have some common noun. So actually there are four type of noun. Let me go really quick upfront. There are four type of noun. Okay, common noun, proper noun, countable noun, and uncountable noun. So common noun, proper noun, both are exactly the same thing. The only difference is common noun is something which is in the group form. Okay, which is generally used. But proper noun, as the name suggests, is a proper name of something. Okay, you can just replace the word noun with name. So common name and proper name. So common name can be a dog and proper name can be Jimmy or Sheru or whatever the name of that particular dog, right? Common name can be building and proper name can be gym, hospital. Common name can be a person, human. Proper name can be Ram Shyam. Common name can be city and proper name can be Delhi, right? You got my point? Whenever you are referring to a group, okay, you will say it as a common noun. And whenever you are referring to a particular thing, you will say it as a proper noun. Okay, I hope you are clear here. And another difference here is uh, only this proper noun is capitalized, general noun are not. See, here it's written teacher, T is in small letter. City, C is in small letter. Car, C is in small letter. But whenever we are referring to a proper noun, proper name, we capitalize the first letter. Sneha, Delhi, Google. Or more example, anyone can on the VC suggest any example of proper noun? Krish,
Yes, the
AK,
Ganga
right.
as
So
well
Ganga
as
River,
the
yeah,
Taj
right,
Mahal. These are the particular thing which is only one.
right. So Ganga and Taj Mahal, as mentioned, right? So GAN, uh, can I write here? Okay. So GAN, GA. Ganga is a proper name. That's why we capitalize the first word. That will be proper noun. But if we say river, then river will be in a smaller letter. What if we say river Ganga? Then river will be in smaller and Ganga G will be in capital letter. Okay. So whenever we are referring to a common noun, which is common thing, which does not uh, dictate or point towards one particular thing, we will use smaller letters. And whenever we are referring to any proper noun, proper name, then only we will go with the capital letters. Okay. So I hope this difference is clear. This was the most confusing part of today. I tried to make it as simple as possible. Now coming to the next things that are countable noun and uncountable noun. For example, can anyone tell me what is countable and what is uncountable? Like, what are the things you can count and what are the things you cannot count? Krish and Darshini.
Generally, sir, that means countable means which can count by yourself, just like the anything 2%, 2%. There are many two chocolate, three chocolate. That means which can count by my brain. But uncountable, which is quality, which is in quantity. Water, the water as well as materials. These are weak. I can't. I just measure these things. So I think it's my opinion on countable versus uncountable.
Right. So whatever the things you can count actually is countable and the things you cannot count is uncountable. For example, sugar and salt. You cannot count sugar, you cannot count salt. Yeah, you can measure them in kgs, but you cannot count the how many grains are there. Like if I give you a glass of sugar, will you be able to count that, okay, there are 80,623 sugar grains here? No, you cannot count it. So you will say there is some sugar here, there is a glass of sugar here. Okay. So whenever the things are unable to count, that becomes uncountable. We call them uncountable noun. For example, water, news, furniture. Water. Can you count for water that how many drops are there? No, you cannot. You can only measure it, right? Like 1 liter, 2 liter, 3 liter. And another thing is, whenever a thing is uncountable, we cannot make plural form of it. Have you ever heard waters, right? You cannot do it because it is uncountable. Uncountable do not have any plural form. Here the word news is also like news word is single word. Can you make it a plural word? No, you cannot. If there is one news, you will say one news. If there are 10, you will say 10 newses. But news is a word doesn't exist, sorry. So if there are 10, you will still say there are multiple news, right? But you cannot just make it into the plural form. Same goes with furniture. A furniture, many furniture, some furniture, okay, like this. So you cannot say two furniture. We will say two chair, two table, etc., etc. But we will not say two furniture. Same goes now coming to countable noun. Countable is anything which can be counted. Book, books, idea, ideas. Okay, and the another thing is it can be singular and plural. So whenever we are referring to anything which is countable, for example, I have one phone, I have two phones. Okay, so it is countable. So I can do the phone and phones. Whenever things can be counted, you can do singular and plural. There are a person, there are a few people. So countable, it is countable, right? So here's the thing, countable and uncountable. Now the combination of both, common countable, common uncountable, proper countable, proper uncountable, makes the whole difference, which will we can practice later, or you can just ask ChatGPT to generate you some of the sentences and you can practice more and more. The more you will practice, the more you will learn. Okay. Now coming to our next slide, common noun in sentences. Now let's see how common nouns are used. So let's see how common nouns works in real sentences. Notice how they name general people, places and things. So you can read all of these sentences here. Okay. The sentence is the teacher explained the lesson. The doctor wrote a prescription. We live in a big city. The car stopped at the signal. All of these words are directing to something, but these are not particular, right? The teacher. Okay, it is a teacher, but teacher of what? We do not know. The explain the lesson. Okay, he explained us lesson, but which lesson? We do not know. The doctor, doctor of what? Prescription, prescription of what? City, which city? Car, which car? Signal, which signal? So here, group is given, but his particular thing is not given, which we just checked here. Proper. It is not proper. Like it's mentioning city, it's mentioning teacher, it's mentioning car, but it is not mentioning any particular name. So that's why these will be as common noun. Okay, not particular noun. Now coming to next, proper noun. So proper noun you already knew because we already discussed it now. People will be common, But Harsh, Sneha, Riya, Priya, these will be proper. You can take screenshot if you want, if Telegram allows it, or I will post the PDF in the group as well. And places is a common noun. Okay, places common noun, but Delhi, Amazon River, Mumbai, these are proper noun. Things and brands, these are common noun, but Google, iPhone, and Tata Motors are proper noun. Whenever we are referring to anything proper, we will use proper noun. Whenever we are referring to group, we will say common noun. I hope this difference is quite clear now. No conflict, right? Now, proper noun in sentences. How we use proper noun in sentences? See, Sneha lives in Delhi. So here, Sneha is proper noun. Delhi is proper noun. What if I said that people live in Delhi? So people will be a common noun. Okay. If I say Sneha lives in city, then city will be common noun and Sneha will be proper noun. Okay. Another example, we are traveling to Uttarakhand. So Uttarakhand is a proper place. That's why Uttarakhand will be proper noun. What if I will say we are traveling to a hill station? So now I said hill station. Hill station is not proper. There are many hill station. Which hill station I'm talking about? So I'm not proper to it. So it will be common noun. Okay. The Times of India is a famous newspaper. We are referring to a newspaper. If we say that newspaper is a famous newspaper, then it will be common noun. We celebrate Diwali with family. Yeah, it is proper. What if I say we celebrate festivals with family? Then festival will be common noun. Okay. Countable noun, I already explained. Singular and plural. Cat, cats, whatever you can count, you can call it countable. Uncountable, which thing you cannot count will be uncountable. Okay. Here mentioned two furnitures. Okay. Okay. This is not something how we count things. We say some furniture, a few furniture. See, here it's mentioned some furniture, much water, good news, right? We cannot count furniture, water, or news. Okay, so these will be uncountable now. This quick comparison is already there. Now practice. Let's practice. Okay, so Ria bought a book and some sugar in Delhi. In this sentence, tell me which one is a proper noun. Anyone from the VC?
Ria, it's a proper noun, and book it's
Okay,
common.
yeah, book is countable. And what is sugar?
Sugar is uncountable.
Okay, and what is Delhi?
Delhi it's proper noun.
Delhi is again proper noun.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So difference is clear. What if I say Ria bought a book and some sugar in city? Then what will be the city? Countable, uncountable, proper, or common?
It will be common now.
Right, it will be common. Now, do you want some water? This one is uncountable. Can anyone explain why?
We can't measure, I think.
Yeah, we cannot measure water that how many droplets are there. We can only measure it into liters, but it do not tells us the exact value of water. Now, next one, let's take example of here. Hi, I am Aman. I am reading a book. Now tell me why is it proper and countable? This sentence, hi, I
Sir,
am
could you
Aman.
please again?
Yeah, yeah. Uh, Kindly say it again.
Sir, could you please ask again?
Yeah, this sentence, hi, I am Aman. I am reading a book. Now tell me why this sentence is proper and countable.
Uh, because sir, Aman is a proper noun because it is mentioning here a particular name, so that's why it Aman is a proper noun. And a book, I don't know which type of book he's reading, novel and name, which but he's reading a book, so it refers to common book, so that's why we can say book as well common as well as I can say countable
Yeah,
a
right,
book a book, that's why.
right. So here was the whole session about, and now we will be doing many sessions in the group. Like one is at 10 a.m., then 12 a.m., then 4 p.m., then 6 p.m. There will be multiple activities, right? Question answer. There will be quiz. There will be a reading, like questioning and answering in reading part. There will be vocabulary. Now, after learning from this session, I hope you guys will do good in those activities. I will also check if you guys are doing good, and if you do any mistake, I will even pinpoint it out. So that was the whole session about. I'm just stopping the recording. After that, you guys can discuss anything, whatever you want.